Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Crate, and welcome back to my channel. You're watching my Christmas card series for 2023, and for today's card, I will be using this stamp set from Colorado Craft Company. This is an Anita Jaram illustration, and this is the stamp set Three Kings. So we're going with the Jesus Nativity theme today. And this is a fun illustration with some mice and I believe it's a donkey. Just a different take on the Christmas story and what it could have looked like if the three kings were mice and they were at the stable for Jesus' birth and they were on a donkey. I don't know, it's fun, it's cute, and a different illustration of the Christmas story. So I'm just stamping out this super cute stamp set with my stamping platform, and then I'm using some clear embossing ink from Arranger to emboss this. Then I'm going to heat set that, and I'm going to be coloring this in with Tim Holtz watercolor pencils and then the Tim Holtz watercoloring brush. So this has been sped up because watercoloring this way takes quite a bit of time, but it is so worth it in the end. It is a great way to get really, really good watercolor results. Super, super easy and super, super fun, and I just love how your image comes together with these pencil crayons and water. So this week I'm going to be rolling out a video every day leading up to Christmas because I didn't get a chance to share all of the cards that I wanted to twice a week or once a week like I planned. And I'm finally getting in my craft room and I'm finally ready to share. And I don't want to just leave these cards till next year because I always have way too many ideas and I never get to post the cards that I do. So I'm going to give you all of the inspiration you need to get those last minute cards done, or maybe you craft Christmas all year round. I should really start doing that so that I have more content to share when Christmas does roll around. But this will give you ideas for all of your Christmas crafting needs whenever you start crafting. So as you can see, I have colored the image and now I have colored the background also with the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. And I'm going to finish up a few details here with the background. And then we can move on to the finishing touches of this card. So I'm going to work on the background. So this is a stencil from Simon Says Stamp. I believe it's Tumbling Hearts or something similar to that. I'll have all of the supplies that I'm using linked down below in the description box if you want to get a closer look or check on the names and pick up some of these items for your crafting as well. But I am using the Tim Holtz Glow Grit Paste. The grit paste is new to me, but I'm using this Tumbling Hearts, and I couldn't find a star stencil, but I saw this heart stencil off to the side, and I was like, you know what, I want to use this, because it came to my mind like God's love was tumbling down that night during that Christmas story when Jesus was born. It says in the Bible that for God so loved the world that he sent his one and only son. So God's love was pouring down on the story of Jesus and his birth and what he would do. He came to save us, and his birth was what set that in motion, and the prophecies from the Old Testament started to come true, and his love tumbled down, and we could have that hope in Jesus as he was born. So that was my idea behind putting the hearts, and I believe that this glow grit paste also glows in the dark, so this is a fun effect. I haven't seen it in action, but it's a really fun effect. You can see it kind of glowing in the background. It's like these hearts are stars, so I really like that. They're the glowing heart stars to represent God's love pouring over the nativity and the Jesus story. So as you can see, I'm just working on the sentiment. I chose a Blessed Christmas from that stamp set, and I'm just stamping it out, and I stamped it on vellum, heat set it with the clear embossing ink. I love to add clear embossing powder to vellum stamped sentiments because it really makes sure that they don't smudge and just adds that raised effect and gives it a finished look. So then we're going to get that sentiment adhered and add one more finishing touch, and this will finish up the card. As you can see, I'm using some sparkle paper. This sparkle paper came in the Holy Night card kit from Simon Says Stamp, Hark the Newborn King, but you can get this on the website as well. I wanted to bring in some more glitter and make this sentiment stand out, so I glued it onto there, cut it out, was trying to figure out where I wanted to place it, and then I'm going to place it at the top here, and I felt like this card was still missing something. So I'm using some gold glitter pops of color from scrapbook.com and adding a few dots in here just to bring in more of that gold from the sentiment and just finish it up. Add a little bit of gold in amongst the hearts that are representing the stars and the love of Jesus coming on the holy night of the Christmas story. So just flicking those dots and those pops of color to make them flatter, and that is going to finish up today's card. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'll have more card videos coming your way leading up to Christmas. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.